Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name's Connor. With me, we have everyone. We have Blake.
Hey, everybody.
We have Bob.
This is my final intro line.
Yella.
Good day.
And Matt.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And we are returning to The Hunter. And this will be Chapter 5.
We're returning to Blade, but werewolf style.
Yeah, Blade, the movie Blade, except it's werewolves, and instead of Wesley Snipes, it's chicks with dicks.
Yeah.
That'll eventually show up. Eventually.
Nick Dicks.
Yeah.
With
Right, so
hot
let's
chicks.
get going with Chapter 5, Opening My Eyes.
I was sitting on my bed reflecting on last night. As I thought back on it, it was like I was reliving the period when I changed, only I didn't have anyone there when it happened. I guess Nanoha is lucky because I found her, or she would have to go through this alone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she almost went through this dead because of you, but...
Yeah.
Would you rather be dead with friends or alive with no one?
Yeah.
Tough
Big think.
choices.
That
Big
is
think.
tough.
I didn't take you for the caring type.
Signum's words came to mind. I guess I wasn't really the caring type.
Okay,
Thanks.
alrighty. Oh, that was easy.
I didn't show any mercy to any of those damned beasts, but why her? Why did I throw my feelings out of the window so easily? It was beyond me. A knock came to the
your
door.
feelings...
I don't
I
think
could
that's what that phrase means.
That's not a phrase. Throw my feelings out of the window?
Like, wouldn't that mean that
Well-
you don't care?
Well, I mean,
That's
English,
what I would think.
English has to progress. You got to come up with something new every now and again.
Yeah, I guess
That's
that's
true.
true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mr.
no, I mean,
Shakespeare here.
languages are constantly evolving.
It's like what they say, don't throw the cat out with the canary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The canary is a bird. Those are for eating.
Yeah. When you mess with the... or
when you play by the book, you get the hordes.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. I love,
The
coming,
classic
I love
phrase.
coming up with this. Remember, Bob, one time back in the Skype days, when we, like, you and I just sat there
We
and
just
did that
spent
for like an hour?
Yeah, we spent a night doing that.
Yeah.
You know? I don't remember any of them.
The only one I remember is a bird in the hand keeps the doctor away. Because I love the idea that the doctor sees you holding a bird and he's like, yeah, I'm not getting any closer.
I ain't fucking with that
I
shit,
mean, that's.
bro. I'm outta
I mean,
here.
that makes sense. No doctor's gonna want to get close to an avian fiend.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, and then, of course, the inverse of that was an apple a day is worth two in the bush.
Yeah,
Oh,
an
yeah, I
apple
like
a day is
that
a two in
one.
the
I
bush,
like
yeah.
that one a lot.
Yeah. Oh, but yes, a knock came to the door. I could smell that it was Nanoha. So there was this blind dude, right?
Came to the door.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know why.
wait,
I don't know why
does-
that
does-
sentence was
Does
so
that-
funny to me.
Wait, does that mean I get to add crazy rap to the in-jokes playlist? That's a good day.
Can I come in, say?
Her muffled voice came through the door. Yeah?
Yeah.
With that
Yeah.
said, the brown door opened, revealing Nanoha.
Oh,
Whoa,
it was Nanoha.
What a
Okay.
surprise!
She looked at me timidly, as if she was afraid to enter, but she proceeded inside anyway. Once she was fully
Facing her
inside...
fears.
wait,
How lewd.
some food involved.
Yeah.
She closed the
warning.
door behind her. Silence reigned over the room. I just sat there and she just stood there by the door.
And we,
It's like-
we just
Good.
were for a while.
I gotta say, like, every sentence here is just, like, the worst way you could write it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Once
what they're
she
trying
was
to say, but
fully
they're always
inside.
saying it the worst possible way.
Yeah, once she was fully inside, she closed the door behind her. Like, just say she closed the door.
Dude,
She
fanfic
enters
writers...
or something.
Well, see, that's the thing. We know that they should probably close the door anyway. Like, fanfic writers really love to emphasize the doors. They do it with when people get in and out of cars. They got out of the car, closing the door. It's like, well, no shit. Who opens up a car, walks out, and just leaves the door hanging open?
Like, I think
don't
you
know, man.
should only include details when they're out of the ordinary, because I will assume otherwise, you know? Like, if they
Yeah,
didn't
like
close
silence-
the door...
The room is silent. That's a detail that might be worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Or, like-
because,
It's like an
you know,
awkward silence, but silence reigned over the room. It's
bad.
so needlessly wannabe poetic.
It's so flowery.
Well, you know, like, details that are unusual are also details that are important. Like, if the closing of the
Yeah.
door was going to be relevant.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? You said it best, Blake.
Whatever.
And a quick writing tip to all of you Richers out there. If you want to include a detail like that, you don't want to, you know, if the door being closed or open is going to be important, don't telegraph it. Make it subtle. Have her, like, lean on the sill if the door is supposed to be open. You know?
Yeah.
So that way the door is open, and we know it's open because how else could she lean on the door frame or the sill, whatever you want to say? Well, the sill is the bottom. Lean on the door frame.
The jamb, yeah.
Yeah. How could she do that without the door being... it's a subtle detail. If you want the door being closed to be significant, have it slam a little too loudly and makes them jump a little bit. And then we know it's closed. Something. Like, be subtle about it. Even if it was supposed to be significant here, it's, mentioned so obliquely that it would be obvious.
Yeah.
Signum told me about what happened last night.
Oh, that's a 4.
She said guilty, not guiltily, guilty, as she walked over to me.
She's just guilty, man.
She was so close to me, closer than I usually let anyone get. I could feel the warmth of her body and took in the smell of her.
I can actually...
Close. Very
Sorry,
close.
just so it's clear, Connor just got very close to me.
Yeah. And he also started smelling you.
Yeah.
And I could smell him and feel the warmth of his body, and I don't like any of it.
Fair.
No.
Yeah, I don't like this whole contact thing.
Yeah, human contact.
Man, smell is one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's a thing, but it always looks weird in writing to me.
Yeah.
Slowly. Well, I mean, like, smelling someone else, like, took in their smell. It's just, like, especially here, it's like...
Well, to be fair, Fate is half werewolf, right?
Yeah, like, they're werewolves, right? Yeah, so scent, it's a sense that makes sense.
That, I'll give them... No, you're right.
Don't dare.
I almost did.
Yeah, see, I was setting up a trap for you, Bob.
Why?
You activated my trap card.
Even when the writers aren't setting up traps for me, I still fall for the traps. Yeah. So don't set up more traps for me, Blake. It's dangerous.
I'm trying to make you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
I just fall into the traps every time.
Every still donut whip is a challenge.
Yeah, Bob wanders out of the jungle just covered in bear traps. Like, please. And it's like, hey, you didn't die, right? So now you're stronger. It's like, no, I'm just in pain.
No, I'm in pain and bleeding and everything is horrible.
I learned to give me and to take it.
Slowly yet hesitantly, she raised her hand to the bandaged cheek with her fingers touching my skin just barely.
I'm sorry, Fate, for hurting you.
Nanoha said with a sincere voice as sadness crossed her eyes. Crossed eyes, nice.
Yeah, I was
thinking.
Whoops. For some odd reason, I felt something within me. The touch was so soft and warm that it scared me. I moved away.
I don't know how to deal with affection. I mean, literally, that's what this is.
Yeah. Post-quarantine, none of us do.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's okay. I've had worse wounds. I spared a glance at her and she seemed a little hurt.
Man, I hope that would be your worst wound, like worst injury. Like, come on, I tried. I really tried, Fate. Come on.
I like that this whole edgy Fate thing has basically just ended. Not really edgy at all.
I mean, she talked about hating werewolves up above.
Did she?
For like one sentence.
Okay.
It's still lingering there.
Yeah, it's still under the surface.
She's still like kind of like the now like loner brushing off the other human kind of type.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the aftershocks of the whole thing.
I guess, yeah.
I see. I just wanted to say that I was sorry. I'll take my leave.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
She said quietly before slipping out of the room. I didn't know if I should go after her or not. In the end, I just stayed in my room. And then we get the little line break, the little opera singer line break.
Yeah. I mean, do you hear those dulcet tones?
I saw this on Twitter, and I am just saying that now so that, it doesn't look like I stole this joke, because I did see this on Twitter. But every time your parents told you as a kid to go to your room and think about what you've done, they were just training you for adulthood.
Huh. That's true.
Yeah.
Also, I think it still technically counts as theft, whether you announce it or not. Like,
I mean,
I'm gonna go up on stage at the open mic night and be like, "Hey guys, so I want to let you know before I tell any of these jokes, I literally stole them from Chris Rock. Like, I snuck backstage and took his notes."
The difference is Connor's daring heist here. He announced without telling you who he stole it from.
Yeah.
So we have no idea. All we know is there's a victim out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And he'll strike again!
Yeah,
well, if I stole Chris Rock's notes, I feel like people would realize they were Chris Rock jokes whether I announced it or not.
Yeah.
It was about that time to take the serum. Sometimes you want to go. It would keep me under control, as Signum put it. I went in the room with the medical supplies, picking up one of the many syringes that contained the serum and jabbed it in my leg.
Just bunch of them. They're all just sitting there.
Yeah. We don't have vials of serum.
There's going to be some transformations, right?
Oh, no.
Just a huge collection of
transformation serum.
I mean, it's suppression serum in this case.
Yeah, that's true.
I could feel the cool liquid flowing throughout my body as I pressed down on the lever of the syringe. I hated this stuff, but I guess I didn't want to go around killing everyone, as Signum put it.
Why does Signum keep putting...
Okay, Signum.
Why do you keep
Signum's
saying
the one who
like
gets
that?
to define your existence, it sounds like.
Besides, they're not even, really distinctive phrases. It's just
it's just basically Signum just explained it to you in, the most basic way, and you're just like, as Signum puts it.
Yeah. It's pretty...
before we recorded, I had to go to the bathroom, as Connor puts it.
Yeah. It's pretty cold outside, as Gore Vidal puts it.
Yeah.
I had to wake up and then eat food, as Bob put it.
Yeah.
With the syringe empty, I removed it from my leg before tossing it in the trash. Just as I was about to exit the room, I came face to face with blue eyes.
Just floating blue eyes.
Get the shit out of here. What's behind them, though? What's behind them?
Behind... blue eyes.
That's
I
my
want to know
favorite
what's
Limp
behind
Bizkit song.
Are there
White
empty
dragon?
dreams there?
No one knows what it's like.
Well,
Sad.
To be the wolf girl.
Yeah.
No one knows.
this is Signum.
To be
I'm not laughing. I'm just coughing.
Yeah, I realized that sounded like coughing.
They sound different, yes.
Mm-hmm. They're, in fact, different noises. What did you do?
Kima's stern voice. What are you talking about now, Signum? I've taken the serum. I haven't done anything wrong, I said defensively.
And do it.
It wasn't me.
You fucking cop, Signum?
You gotta
fucking... Oh, what is it called? Shit.
Yeah. Dude, we
Not
got a
permit.
narc in the
I don't
park?
remember.
Yeah.
Warrant. You got a fucking warrant to be here, Signum?
Nanoha left out looking all sad. I figured it had something to do with you since she left after coming from your room. So
wow. Maybe she is a cop with that level of detective work. Damn, dude.
Yeah, this is a real...
She really put two and two together there.
She's really
Figured that shit out
detecting
real
right
quick,
there.
huh?
Yeah. So
Holy shit. I don't know if Scooby and the gang could have figured that fucking shit.
World's greatest detectives, yeah.
So what did you do?
So that's what this is about. I didn't do anything. I just moved when she touched me. That's all. Nothing to be crying over.
You're not wrong.
She was starting to get on my nerves.
I didn't even get the vibe that Nanoha was sad, but maybe that's just because of your line reading.
What's the opposite of a wingman? Because Signum is being that here.
I think
she's trying to make Fate feel like shit for everything. Fate's done.
Isn't that basically what we do?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're
also
I was
not here to
actually just
support
talking about
people.
me and Connor, but yeah, I guess Matt, you're in on it too.
I'll have you know, I asked what the opposite of a wingman is when we recorded Fate #1.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I said, even though nobody heard it, I said that's a Finn man, but nobody heard that.
Oh, I heard that.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't laugh.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know why I'm being so mean.
So the smart ass and heartless Fate is back. I thought you cared about her.
So the smart ass.
Smart ass. She has such a smart ass.
Yeah.
Actually looking really good. Looking really
I
smart.
thought you meant like a very intelligent ass.
No, don't be ridiculous, Matter. Matter. I called you Matt. What just happened in my brain? What the fuck?
Yeah. I stopped walking, letting her words sink in. Those words
Were
seemed
you
to hit
walking?
home for some reason. Yeah, don't ever show, just tell us. I wasn't even sure what I was feeling, but I guess I didn't hate her.
Okay.
Wasn't it you that said I wasn't the caring type? I said over my shoulder before grabbing my leather coat and headed for the front door. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
I need some fresh air to calm my nerves. Signum really knew how to push my bottoms sometimes.
Never heard that.
Push my bottom?
Yeah, push your
my
bottom.
bottoms. Multiple
Yeah, all of them.
bottoms.
Yeah,
What?
like your smart ass.
Like
Your dumb ass.
literally, she just goes to Fate's clothing closet and just grabs all her clothes and just
Even
all
if
the
you
bottoms.
change that to you, it would still wouldn't be buttons.
No. Well,
Yeah, well,
Do you think maybe this is a crossover with the seminal classic, The Day My Butt Went Psycho?
I was thinking...
Which is about which is a trilogy of novels about how where humans live in a symbiotic relationship with their asses, which are sentient, independent beings.
I remember that.
That sounds terrifying.
And they have a rebellion, and they they kill this dude by shitting on him.
Yeah,
that's pretty intense.
Classic.
Whoa, that's something.
No, you see, Yellow's like, Blake is making this up, and I'm like, I swear to God.
No, I believe you, Blake.
Not, no.
Blake, please don't presume that I wouldn't believe you on this.
No.
Yeah, it'll make a press out of Human-D.
Yeah, and there's a team of superheroes who have to fight the asses, and one of them is an ass kicker, one of them's an ass kisser. He kisses asses to death when they go rebellious.
Damn.
I still believe you.
No. I think it was written by a guy from Australia.
That was his name.
Now
a guy from Australia.
Oh yeah, I can't believe that. That's too ridiculous.
Australians would never stoop so low, or
Australians
so high?
would never write a book.
Yeah, because it's upside down there, and it would be stooping so high.
Yeah, exactly.
Australians will never write a book.
This was the only way I could handle my anger without killing anything, so I decided to take a walk. Almost immediately.
Christ, what is your problem? Actually, never mind. We already know what your problem is.
Yeah, well, almost immediately I picked up a familiar scent. It smelled so close, so I decided to follow it. As I walked, the scent became stronger and stronger, and after a couple of minutes, I could see the object I was tracking. She was sitting on a bench by the lake. Wow, that's some literal objectification right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Her hair flowing in the light.
Object.
Oh, the fucking Miller Lite sponsored breeze.
Delicious. Delicious.
Yeah, a fine Pilsner beer at less than 100 calories.
Damn.
I walked over to the bench, taking a seat beside her. I didn't say anything. I didn't know what to say, so I just sat there looking at the setting sun glistening on the lake water.
Not saying anything.
By the way, I didn't
know
not
what
speak.
to say.
No words left my mouth.
Just two chicks literally vibing.
Yeah.
They just vibing, yo.
She leans over to Nanoha and says, "You know, if we were vampires, this would really suck.
But we're werewolves.
So this is completely different.
Well, no, we're
we
werewolves,
can be out in the sun.
so it really bites."
Yeah.
There you go.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Nanoha said out of nowhere. Her voice sounded at peace. I spared a glance at her. She had a small smile on her face. You don't spare a glance unless you're focusing on something.
Smile.
You spare a glance when you're like fucking welding something to a.
Yeah,
together.
no, they were focusing on that sun reflection in the lake.
You don't just use phrases you've heard. You have to whatever. Fuck it. Why do we even try? Is what beautiful?
Okay, never mind. You weren't focusing on the fucking scene.
The sun glistening on the water. It's a beautiful sight, isn't it?
It's a beautiful day.
Oh. She didn't look at me. She just continued to look at the waters.
All of those
my gaze
separate
back
waters.
to the scene in front of me.
So many waters.
I returned my gaze back to the scene in front of me, thinking back to the question Nanoha just asked me. Yeah, real deep thought. Truthfully, I didn't know how to answer it. Beautiful was not a word that I used. It was a word not even thought of. I knew what it meant, but the word had no meaning to me. Thanks. I could only see the ugliness of the world.
Angst and edge
So
right
you're
here.
such an edgelord.
Yeah.
You don't know how to answer the question. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
If you don't think it's beautiful, you say no. If you do think it's beautiful, you say yes.
Yeah, but it has no
if
meaning
you
to
don't
me,
know
it's
the
so
answer,
edgy.
you say I don't know.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
It's not a hard question to answer.
It is when you're edgy.
What is this fucking trash?
How about I'm edgy? I don't think about beauty. That's an answer.
Yeah, I mean, you can...
It's not a good answer, but it is an answer.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Oh my god.
I am an edgelord, and with my sharp edge, I cut my way through life.
Yeah.
The edge is not for decoration.
Carving a path through the great cake of life.
I only see ugliness in the world, and this scene is particularly not ugly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to rate this a 0 out of 10 on ugliness.
I see.
Oh, that's pretty
it's so
good.
beautiful. I see nothing. I literally see nothing. I look at it, it's just a void.
It's just a black void. Hello,
I
my old
can only
friend.
see ugly things. I don't know, I said in a whisper.
Do you have so much hatred in you that you can't even see the beauty in things, Fate?
Yes. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you see the beauty in things? I love
and
physical
stuff
objects.
And such and like.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I love physical stuff. It's the best thing to look at.
This time she looked at me. She had a disbelieving look on her face. Hatred is all I've known. I don't know how to feel any other way.
Despite all my rage.
Delicious, beautiful edge.
Killed the pain away, yeah.
It hurts so good.
Tell me I'm the only one.
I don't think that's true. Even though you hate, there had to have been a time where you experienced love and saw the beauty in it. You wouldn't have helped me if all you felt was hatred.
Are you hitting on me, Nanoha?
I mean,
this
clearly.
Story, the centered text really makes me feel centered.
Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot this whole story was centered.
For some reason, I just started tuning that fact out. Like
Same. Until you even said anything about it, I didn't even notice, and now I'm seeing it again.
And it looks like ass.
Yeah, don't do that, please.
But no, and I love this. Just like she was just like, oh man, she really called me out on my bullshit. She was right. I did feel love once. That was so long ago. Wait, I've not one, not three. Not three.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there have been 4s before. This is like the 3rd one.
Before that love was taken away from me. Yeah, I found her way back to the edge.
Yeah, I mean, we got that flashback, Fate, so you don't have to talk about it.
Flashback.
I forgot her parents were dead. She wasn't reminding me every 20 seconds.
Her mom and her sister were killed by werewolves.
This is the first time I think we've gone almost an entire chapter without her saying my parents are dead.
My family is dead.
Paraphrase from Third Eye Blind. I wish that you would cut back on that edge, my friend.
Whoa, that's a good parody song.
Yeah.
Maybe the Steel Donut album will happen.
Yeah.
One day.
We found our way in.
That's what we needed, one parody song.
I mean, listen, what else is an album if not at least one song?
What else is an album except for at least one parody song?
Yeah. And if you told me that you'd never write fics again, I would understand.
God.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Alright, anyway, I looked back to the water to try and feel that love again. Maybe to see if I could even see beauty in it. Just as I was about to give up, I could see the faces and smiles of my mother and sister.
Did you even actually start trying?
Nah, I'm not feeling it. Hang on. Nope, still not feeling it.
I'm trying real hard.
I'm giving 100% of my power, but I'm still not feeling see love. The beauty.
Can't feel love.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys don't need to reveal my daily routine like that.
Can't see beauty. The vision is cutting out. No, I'm blind.
I could see the faces and smiles of my mother and sister. A sob that I've been holding in for so many years escaped from my mouth as tears slowly left my eyes.
They were getting the fuck out of Dodge.
She's finally grieving after years of keeping it in. She's grieving.
I'm tired of these fucking eyeballs. I've got better places to be.
No. I could feel warmth at my hand. Confused at where it was coming from. I looked to see Nana's hand holding onto mine.
Oh, I thought she pissed herself or something.
She got so sad she forgot where she was or who was with her.
Yeah, just forgot everything.
No.
Just completely checked out.
She expended all her brain capacity to get sad. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, first to feel love and then to get sad.
Right.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me, please.
I looked to see Nanoha's hand holding onto mine. As I looked into blue irises, she just smiled at me before looking towards the waters. I wasn't sure why I didn't pull my hand away. I just stared at that content smile on her face before looking out to the waters.
Why is it plural?
We stayed that way for a while.
Are you looking at like a bunch of tiny ponds? Why is water plural every time?
Because there's like a whole lot of drops of it. It's not just like one
I've
water. It's
never
multiple waters.
Seen water as a plural used like that.
Matt, there are many waters out there.
I guess, but...
Well, I mean, waters can be used as a plural, but usually, it's just like sailing these uncharted waters.
Yeah, no, I said I've never seen it used as a plural like that. Like, I've never seen it used
for
like
a
this.
lake. I just like that Nanoha is content and happy about you feeling sad, Faith.
And also, you want to
be sad.
I know what they're getting at, but the details they have given us, makes it kind of psychopathic.
Honestly,
it's like I'm happy that you're crying.
Honestly,
I'm happy.
Honestly, the way this reads is just, I love your sad face.
Yeah, your sadness fuels me.
Me IRL.
I love your pain.
We stayed that way for a while, us holding hands. I wasn't sure when it happened, but Nanoha lay on my shoulder sleeping. She looked so peaceful.
Just all of a sudden, she just conks out.
I removed her hand from mine before moving my arm behind her back and the other under her legs. I carefully picked her up, not trying to wake her up, and carried her home. Did you pick her up bridal style? I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, the food has come.
I mean, that means they're officially married now.
Yeah, I pulled back the covers. Yes, I pulled back the covers as best as I could before gently laying Nanoha on the bed.
It was real difficult pulling back those covers, let me tell you.
With her in your arms? Yeah, I think it would be.
Yeah, if you're holding a person.
Yeah, with her comfortably in bed, I pulled the covers up. I turned around to leave, but I stopped. I glanced back at the brunette with a look which almost seemed to linger.
What the fuck does that mean?
My look almost...
You can't say... Wait. I looked back with a look that almost seemed to linger.
There's so
you're
many
describing
wrong
it like you can
here.
see yourself. Giving a look. Which almost... What does almost seem to... Everything about that's wrong.
I think there's another 90s hit that we can tag in here. Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Confused at my actions, I hurried out of the dark room, closing the door quietly.
I was confused by that too, don't worry.
No. After taking a step after closing the door, I stopped.
Wow.
A grinning Signum stood in front of her door. I was becoming irritated by the way she was looking at me. I pointed a finger at her as I walked to my room. Don't say a word, I warned with a glared as I made my way inside my room. I could hear Signum chuckling through the door. She made me sick.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, that animosity towards Signum. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
I flopped down on my bed, looking toward the ceiling. For some reason, all I could think about were sapphire eyes staring at me. Her eyes, not three, are beautiful.
Yeah.
Hope you guys liked. Please reading, and thanks for reading.
Please reading.
Well, I already did that one. So.
Yeah, no, we did that.
I will say, that was the least worst chapter of this entire story.
We got character development in giant air quotes.
Yeah.
No senseless murder. Quote-unquote character development.
All it takes for your character to develop is that they're sad around someone else.
All it takes for your character to develop is someone just basically saying one or two things like, "Oh, hey, don't feel that bad. Try to feel something else." Yeah. Okay, I'll try.
I mean, she tried real hard, and it worked.
Fate could have done that if only at any time anyone ever asked her about her feelings. Instead, it was hey, are you out to kill werewolves today? Yeah. Are you out to kill werewolves today? Yeah.
I mean, basically, character development happened like this. Hey, have you tried having character development? No, let me try now. Oh god, I'm experiencing character development!
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Whoa.
Someone just asked her to have character development, and she did.
I'm glad she did, honestly. We had been through how many, 4 chapters
My
of this
family's
shit about
dead.
time.
I guess that's true. That's true. Otherwise, she would just be constantly on a murder spree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, I prefer the murder spree.
At least there's killing going on.
Yeah.
Because the idea that she was trying to get information and killing people before they gave her information was great.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
That was hilarious.
I miss that.
Well, here's the thing. If you just threaten to take somebody's life, and never follow through with it, they'll never take you seriously. At some point, you gotta kill them so they know. They know that you mean business.
Yeah, so that next time... Oh, wait.
They'll never fuck with you again.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's true.
But alright, so now that we got some feelings, I'm super excited for Chapter 6, Feeling.
Oh!
Yeah.
Next time on The Hunter.
Thanks for watching. We're halfway through 2020 and the SDC wouldn't have made it this far without the help of our patrons, especially our Platinum D-holes, Dr. Faust, ODST795, Polly Hebert, and Stannis the Manus. We've got big things planned in the future, and if you want to hear about it early, joining the Patreon and the public Discord are great ways to support us and get involved. Stay safe, y'all.